It's still Friday, July 4th for me, but this reading will be for the developer update from the 26th of June 2025 last week for VRChat. Strass's post. Welcome to the developer update for June 26th. We're back. Today's featured world is Sundale Village by Nova 4 Days. Announcements. Our Pride campaign blew the doors off. To celebrate Pride, we set out to raise $50,000 for Trans Lifeline, a trans-led nonprofit that offers direct emotional and financial support to trans people in crisis. It took us 2 days to hit that goal. We were speechless. While we thought we'd hit it by the end of the month, we never imagined it would happen that fast. So we raised it to $100,000, a goal the community helped us reach within a week after the campaign had started. We were pretty thrilled, to say the least. We all feel incredibly lucky to have the community that we do at VRChat. As we hit that goal, all users will receive the Rainbow Ribbon, a new item. More on those in a little bit. Rainbow Ribbon. Oh, this thing. I don't know if this is visible. I do not think it's visible on VRC Lens. Unfortunately, it's not. But it's those props. The Rainbow Ribbon. Likewise, supporters who gifted a VRC Plus subscription during the campaign should have received a special badge and Pride supporter bundle with new stickers as a thank you. If you still want these, you can still get a gift subscription and receive the badge and Pride supporter bundle until June 30th, 2329 UTC. Thank you so much for participating. It's time to jam. Avatar Jam. For those who missed it, we opened our Summer Festival Jam for avatars on June 23rd. We're looking for optimized summary cross-platform avatars. Entries close on July 21st. You can read more about the Jam here. Hyperlink. You can submit your avatar here on our Jams page. Hyperlink. Get cooking. 2025.2.3 is now out. Inventory, content drops, and items. And then there's a YouTube link, or YouTube video embedded. Yep, 2025.2.3 was a big one. This update added 3 big things: inventory, content drops, and items. Inventory. The inventory is a new way, or new system designed to help you organize and manage your emoji, stickers, and items. It came with a few bonuses. You can now customize your action menu, binding emoji, stickers to individual slots. We've doubled the amount of emojis and stickers you can have from 9 to 18 for both. Stickers are no longer a VRC Plus only feature. Custom stickers, however, will remain part of VRC Plus. Speaking of stickers, we've added a bunch of new effects to our default stickers. You can find the inventory at the top of your main menu. Click the chest. I wonder, are stickers visible on VRC Lens? They are. Okay. If you've been playing VRChat for a hot second, you've probably noticed that we tend to change up the default stickers during seasonal events. That means during stuff like Spookallity or New Year's Eve, we've tossed out a bunch of fun stickers to fit the theme. Well, people have asked us, hey, could we always have those? Sure, but what if we gave you more stuff? That's where content drops come in. We'll be handing out content drops during special occasions when you log into VRChat. Oh, I got calibrated wrong. My hands are physically not in the right spot. Now they're fine. Weird. When you log into VRChat, you can claim HUD's selected something in OBS. You can claim them and get everything inside. What's inside? It depends. It'll probably change a bit as we figure out what people like. Items. Hey, it's the big one. Items are an entirely new class of thing in VRChat. Basically, they're fun things you can drop in the world or use in the world. What will they do? Well, a lot. But exactly what is up for you to debate, or up for debate. We're still figuring things out. So far, there are 2 items, the Pride Ribbon and the Reference Cube. I don't think... Is the Reference Cube visible? It is not visible. Interesting. On VRC lens, anyways. Whoa, where did I go? We know you want to know more about them. The question we've heard the most is basically, hey, when can we make these? That's a hard one. The short answer, we have a lot to figure out. It's going to take some time to figure out what people can or can't do with them. We'll probably not really know until 2026, so don't hold your breath. Seriously, there's a lot of potential hurdles, questions with these items. So we're going to release them ourselves for the foreseeable future to figure out what works, what doesn't, and what items should, do. We plan to introduce items gradually, expanding the features they use as we go. Your feedback is important. For example, if you choose to turn off items for a particular world you published, we have a feedback field where you can tell us why you need to do this. A little bit more on items. You can spawn one of each item you have in your inventory. Some items are spawned attached to the floor, ceiling, or walls. Others are spawned in front of you as you pick up. So the rainbow ribbon's a pickup, and then the reference cube was one that I put back there, but it's just not visible on VRC lens. All of your items will be removed automatically if you leave a world. With your quick menu open, you can recast to an item to select and see the details. Items can be moderated in 3 ways. The world can choose to not allow them to be spawned at all. Each user can choose to hide individual items. You will not see the spawned items by users whom you have blocked. In a group or group public instance, group moderators can turn off the ability to spawn items, but cannot force them to be allowed if the world creator has turned them off. Items can have Udon and use VRC components like stations, pickups, object sync, etc. A note: Udon running in your worlds cannot interact with items at this time. We've written this guide, hyperlink, to help you update your worlds to show them in mirrors if you want. Avoid them in physics calls, and more important, other information. Take a look through if you make worlds so users can safely use items as they enjoy your world. Items are always on the item layer, formerly reserved to 3, and only collide with other items. All items at the time of writing this are kinematic and do not collide at all. Some or all of these features may change as we learn how items are being used, and existing items will be updated if needed. One of the important reasons that we want to roll items out slowly for now. And more. Don't forget to read the full notes here. Hyperlink. The reference cube. In time, more will be revealed. Avatar Marketplace. We wanted to briefly touch on a few things. Content discovery is a big priority for us. We're working on a tag search, filtering, and new ways to organize avatar content. The Avatar Marketplace buyer unit, user experience, UX, I don't know, is another area to focus. We've currently been exploring some revisions in the Avatar tabs based on initial feedback from the launch. You'll notice in the future, or in the release notes for 2025 2.3, that we included this line. We've received a lot of feedback regarding the Avatar Explorer tab. We're testing out some changes. You might see a different version compared to your friends for a bit. You can take a guess at what's going on there, but please note, we are paying attention to the feedback around this issue. We have things planned and hope to make the overall experience better throughout the year. VRChat Creator Companion 2.5.0 is in open beta. VCC 2.5.0 is in open beta. You can find the full notes here. Hyperlink. This release focuses on introducing new quality of life features and addressing long-standing bugs. Go check it out if you haven't. Group ownership transfer for inactive groups. As VRChat groups grow and mature, their owners may step away from VRChat for various reasons. While a group owner can always transfer ownership of the group themselves if they're active, we want to provide a way for group staff to request ownership if the original owner isn't around to handle things. To that end, our support team has published a new process for transferring group ownership. If a group's owner becomes inactive, we have a few requirements that must be met before we can assist with the transfer, so make sure to read carefully before submitting a request. As always, if you're experiencing issues with the VRChat application or your VRChat account, consider submitting a ticket to our support team. We're here to help. Web updates. A few updates from VRChat web team and friends this week. Added support for the inventory and item systems and moved the existing gallery tabs under inventory. Fixed an issue where the button to edit your profile image took you to the wrong place. Fixed various issues with the wording of the subscription cancellation UI. Improved the group's layout on small screens such as phones. Made the group search properly handle group codes, which have been through our profile field sanitizer. Added a help desk line in the sidebar for those seeking help or support. Improved the reliability of users' recent worlds row and extended it to 100 entries from the last 3 months. This is up from 32 entries from the last 30 days, and technically an API change, but I wanted to celebrate it. We went file splunking and found that we had a file titled release notes.txt in our client repo, last touched 2014. It's a gold mine. Here's what it contains. 0.6.2, November 21st, 2024. New, players can drop portals to other worlds. New, multiple spawns. New, ability to give players health. Fix, player menu works when falling. Fix, monitor app updates correctly. Fix, network prop physics work better. Fix, players own their own collisions. Fix, players no longer see full room URL in monitor. 0.6.1, November 14th, 2014. New, updated to OVR 0.4.3.1. Fix, updated quality settings to remove blurry textures. 0.6.0, November 14th, 2014. New, added skybox in main menu. New, basic first time user instruction. 0.5.22, November 13th, 2014. Scroll bars in the room list. Crash in Rift mode on some systems. Room player count is more accurate. Xbox Connect tweaks. VRChat monitor auto update fix. 0.5.21, November 10th, 2014. Screenshot utility F12. VRC simple physics work better. Custom URLs are now hidden. Passworded rooms have more protection. Users don't broadcast from hidden rooms. Rooms list loads much quicker. Blurry terrain fixed. Use text is no longer always on. 0.5.20, November 9th, 2014. VRChat installer that allows VRChat rooms to be opened directly via VRChat web links. VRChat monitor application that notifies when VRChat players have gotten online or opened a room. Added an automatic patch updater. Full Xbox controller support. Avatars are able to sit in the coffee shop, gallery, and meeting room. Menus updated to use mouse or gamepad from menu item selection. Added settings menu that allows users to personalize control scheme and preferences. Added control schemes such as comfort mode and walk-in head position. Added toggle to talk option in settings menu. Added passworded rooms. Added option for persistent rooms. Added option for hidden rooms. Added my rooms tab that allows users to join and close their persistent rooms. In-game UI no longer clips with the world. Console and better game menu placed relative to eye height. Updated better gallery skybox. Room names no longer need to be unique. Fixed random local and remote avatar judder. Player respawn set velocity back to 0. Fixed console output disappearing issue. Avatars move their jaw when the user is speaking. Jump full animations are played across the network. Players no longer hear queued up audio when entering a room. Head orientation is no longer reset. When reset is pressed when inputting text. Custom URL drop-down lists are capped, so lists don't go off screen. 0.5.19 October 8th, 2014. Content creators can add stations to objects such as sitting on a chair. Content creators can add player modifications to rooms or use events such as super speed. Content creators can add slideshows to rooms. Added to the presentation room the list of default rooms. Support for Xbox Connect 2. Fix avatar heads no longer clip into the player's camera. Avatars no longer jitter when standing on slopes. Events are queued and executed for newly joined players. We've come so far. About the creator update. In the last dev update, we mentioned preparing the creator update. Unfortunately, we are delaying it again, this time until sometime in July. Why? Well, timing. While we know it'll be disappointing to push it off a little more, we feel like we'll have a better, more accurate idea of what it should look like on a roadmap in a few weeks. As we've mentioned before, the VRChat team has 2-week-long jam sessions each year. One of them is very soon. Given that folks could potentially work on creator-based things, we wanted to make sure we had a chance to include that in our roadmap. Excuse me. Unfortunately, doing so means we need to delay a little bit. This also, of course, begs the question of doing a roadmap in this particular way. Does it make sense to update it all at once? Should we do it in piecemeal? Should we update it when something else changes? A lot of these become resource intensive very quickly, but we're thinking about it. And that's it for this week. We'll see you again on July 17th. Why the longer break? Well, we'll be out next week. Gotta hit those waves, you know. I'm assuming that part of it is the creator stuff just being delayed, but also there is a larger furry convention, Anthrocon, I think it's called, and that's occurring this weekend. It's currently July 4th.